What is a consent decree? Have you ever wondered how disputes can be settled without going to trial? One method that accomplishes this is known as a consent decree. So, what exactly is a consent decree? A consent decree is a legal agreement between two parties that resolves a dispute without the need for a trial. It allows both sides to come to a mutual understanding without admitting guilt or liability. Once the parties agree, they submit this document to a court. If a judge approves it, it becomes a binding court order. The process of creating a consent decree usually starts with negotiation. This can happen before or after a lawsuit is filed. Once both parties agree on the terms, they present the decree to the court for approval. The judge may simply sign it, or in certain cases, like criminal matters, they might review it more thoroughly before finalizing it. It is important to note that a consent decree is not self-executing. This means the parties involved must actively implement the agreed terms. The court's role is mainly to enforce the decree if one party claims the other has not complied. If this happens, the court can hold the non-compliant party in contempt. From a libertarian perspective, which values limited government involvement and personal freedom, consent decrees can raise interesting questions. While they can effectively resolve disputes without lengthy litigation, they also representing a form of government enforcement. This can impose restrictions on private parties or businesses. In the realm of antitrust law, for instance, government regulators often use consent decrees to settle cases involving alleged anti-competitive behavior. This allows them to address market abuses without requiring an admission of wrongdoing. Consent decrees differ from traditional court judgments in one key way. They cannot be changed unilaterally by the court once they are entered. Any modifications requiring the agreement of all parties involved. This permanence can provide certainty, but it may also lock parties into terms that could become outdated or problematic over time. In essence, a consent decree is a court-approved settlement that resolves disputes without a trial. It binds the parties to the agreed terms, which the court can enforce. While they have their benefits in regulatory and antitrust contexts, from a libertarian viewpoint, it is essential to balance their use to avoid unnecessary government interference in private matters and to maintain market freedom.